So thank you all and welcome to SACNAS 2016. We live in the age of hashtags and selfies. The growth of social media has allowed individuals to have a voice, an audience at unprecedented levels. Through social media, we are able to celebrate achievements, build networks, and bear witness to discrimination, violence, and injustice. Movements have been born from hashtags. Eyes have focused on issues that otherwise can go unnoticed. I encourage everyone on social media to use our conference hashtag this week, hashtag SACNAS 2016, and wield our considerable collective voice to bring attention to what we do as a society. Last year we started trending. Let's trend again. Why not? But in addition, take time, particularly while here this week, to consider what a movement feels like. Notice the difference in the feeling between using a hashtag and being in this room of over 4,000 fellow SACNistas. Consider how we might translate all our power and validation you are feeling in this room into action for social change, because that is the heart of a movement. SACNAS is a training ground for the next generation of STEM professionals, and we are all gathered together physically, not just digitally. You see, SACNAS more than anything is a movement, and it's a movement that everyone in this room and countless others belong to. We may not always dominate the Twitter sphere as other movements, but we have collectively proved that diversity in STEM not only matters, but that it is possible. This is what change looks like right here in this room. Every time a SACNista graduates, they are creating change. Every time a SACNista becomes Dr. SACNista, they are creating change. Every time a SACNista is awarded a grant, they are creating change. And every time a SACNista presents their research as a scientist of color at a majority white conference, they are creating change. This is a type of change that will shape the future landscape of STEM. Too often we don't recognize change while it's happening. We slog along through our daily lives without remembering that our paths through STEM are part of something greater. This is why we celebrate these accomplishments in SACNAS, and why we want you to share your collective successes with us. Every time you accomplish something, you are creating change. This change did not start with a hashtag, nor will it end with one. The founders of SACNAS knew the true meaning of starting a movement and creating change. They were joined by countless individuals who have dedicated themselves to the advancement of SACNAS and its mission. And in its mission, creates the foundation upon which we gather here today. Take a second and consider this. We are all here because a small group of individuals decided to make a difference. And I want those individuals, our founders who are here, to stand up and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you for creating a space for us and opening doors that would have been closed to us without your leadership and persistence. Now back to the hashtag. Haven't forgotten about that. SACNAS has a vision of achieving true diversity in STEM, and this conference is a key way we can make that happen. This conference, we want you to begin using a new hashtag, hashtag True Diversity. Why true diversity? Well, for too long, diversity has been used as a political football, allowed by those both for and against it to define what it means. It has become a box to check off. It has been accepted and rejected, both without question. We are the National STEM Diversity Conference, and we're taking the word diversity back. True diversity in STEM is what we aim to achieve as a society. And what will that look like? True diversity in STEM means representation at all levels of the STEM workforce, including the highest ranks, not just the entry-level workforce. True diversity in STEM means that the field, including leadership positions, accurately and proportionately reflects the demographics of the population, where by 2050, minority communities will be the majority. True diversity means National Academy members and Nobel laureates who are SACNistas. True diversity is why SACNAS exists. Our hopes for all of you, students and professionals alike, is to be as successful in your scientific enterprises as possible. By those successes, you will be creating change and contributing to a movement bigger than any of us as individuals. If you haven't thought of yourself as an agent of change, start today and let your actions as scientists define the future of SACNAS and true diversity in STEM. With that, it is my pleasure to welcome you to 2016 SACNAS and the future of diversity in STEM.